Turn the volume up. Things are about to get raunchy.
Welcome into the Raunchy Regret Podcast. This is B-Word, full crew tonight. Stoned is in possession of the rundown. Absolutely loving the rundown on this one. But before we get into that, boys, how you doing? Nomi, you weren't here last week. How was your week, buddy?
It was a week. You know, it had its ups and downs. It had its days that ended in Y. I think the highlight of the week was actually last weekend. I wanted to talk about it on the podcast, but I wasn't on last week. We were at the dinner table, and just randomly, for those like Stoned that know my daughter, and she looks right at me and she goes, "Dad." I'm like, "Yes." She goes, "I saw a lady at the store with one leg." So I had to hop on the opportunity. She's going to be 4 in November. But her capture rate upstairs is pretty elevated, and her discussion rate is really high. So I said, "Well, what happened to her leg?" And she goes, "She broke it and then lost it, so now she's only got one." Okay. All right. And then she tried to grab a stick outside the next couple of days and walk like she had one leg, and she couldn't do it. So I just,
try to learn them life skills just in case.
Cracks me up. But yeah, other than that, as a decent week. I got so mad behind the curtain. We were talking about football. I got so mad today that literally by halftime of the morning games, I knew none of my bets were cashing. They were all gone. And yeah, some of them were flyers, those like $1, $2 bets to win 200,000. Like, they're not going to happen, right? But those are the life-changing bets you put out there. So finally I was like, you know what? I don't even care about this last $20 in my DraftKings account. I'm throwing on this stupid fucking bet. And I built this little 3-leg parlay, and it fucking hits. And I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? Way to reel me back in, DraftKings. Way to reel me back in. They're like, we're not going to take your 20. Here's an extra 130 for you. Okay, thanks.
That's pretty awesome, though. That reminds me of when we all went to the fucking Cowboys-Cardinals game, and I bet against the Cowboys halfway through, and I got my money back.
It was the happiest, saltiest walk to the car you've ever had.
Oh, fuck. It was so stupid. Stone, how was your week, brother?
It was good. Nothing really to report except I almost kicked a bitch's ass at Walmart on Tuesday for almost hitting my kid with a cart.
Shit.
Did she have one leg?
No, but she was riding around in one of those carts like she should have had one leg.
So she was
we were
B-word
leaving.
size?
We were leaving. You know, those single stalls. Wait, what did you say? I didn't hear it. Did not hear it.
She was B-word size?
B-word
riding around in a scooter?
No, if that was possible, we would have to have like one of those like monster trucks running through there just to keep up with the horsepower needed. But no, we're
Tesla motor in it.
Yeah. Put a Corvette engine.
Got kicked out at the all-you-could-eat Chinese buffet.
Master number 2.
Super China buffet number 2.
Still so good. But no, like at the Walmart, it is all just self-checkout, and they have like the single lane ones where it's like just one bag, kind of like 10 items or less kind of a thing. We're at one of those. She's right next to me. She's not quite in front of the other one that's next to us, but she's like in that kind of space in the middle. All of a sudden, this bitch flips around in this cart and gets an inch away from her left arm. An inch. Like a legit inch. And she swung that thing on full blast. Came to a stop. I'm looking at her. She looks at Avery. She looks at me with this like wide-eyed face like, and then goes to get off. And I was like, you almost hit my fucking kid with that cart. And this lady looked at me like, oh, fuck, he said something. What was that? You fucking heard me. You almost hit my kid with that cart. What the fuck are you doing? And Avery just like looks at me, and I was like, I got to pull it back a little bit. Yeah, that's not cool. Like, you can't be doing that. You almost hit my kid with the cart. No, I didn't. And Avery looks at the cart and goes, my arm is right here. Like, right to the lady's face. And I was like, get her, Avery. Fucking punch her. Punch her. Punch her, Avery. Beat the shit out of her.
My too much bacon toe lost feeling, and I couldn't tell when I was on the accelerator.
I was trying to figure out. I was like, how are you disabled? Like, you look like you're probably about 5'8", maybe $150, not quite 60 yet. What do you got going on with you? Why do you need to drive that thing around? And yeah, I was like, she's like, oh, you really think I almost hit you? And everybody was like, yeah, look where I am. You almost hit me with the car. And she looked at me, and I was like, that's not cool. And I paid for her stuff, and I go to leave, and everybody goes, "Yeah, that's not cool." And she points at the lady, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, Aves. Get that bitch." And we're walking out of there, and this lady just, like, jaw drops to the floor, like, "Oh, the audacity." Like, bitch, if you would have hit her, I would have made you actually need that fucking chair. Ugh.
Tip your fucking chair over and watch you walk.
Watch you crawl, bitch.
Like, the way she got out of that cart, just, like, hopped right out to start scanning her shit. I was like, what the fuck do you need that cart for?
She's probably dealing with a yeast infection, dude.
It's all clammy.
Her lips are rubbing together. She's chapped. You know?
She let the wrong person nut in it.
Fucking gnome. The audio people won't understand that, but whatever. I'm gonna probably make
Nuts
that
a nut, homie.
Hold on.
That's a nut.
That's what that little hand thing meant.
Oh shit, Beezy, how was your week, buddy?
It's good. So we were at the
Wait, we're still on the weeks?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Beezy.
Yeah, so we went to the Super China Masters Buffet number 3, and there was a fat lady on a cart, almost hit my daughter, and she said, "Look, you fat cow, fuck off." He almost hit me. And I was like, "Yeah, you get him, girl." And then she Judy kicked her in the face. And it was a good goddamn day. Shrimp was overcooked, so other than that, it wasn't bad. But no, it wasn't a bad week. Work was over and done with quickly. We had a lot of recouping from the golf tournament, so I had a shitload of catch up to do. And then my Red Raiders won this weekend, so that's always good.
Humble
And then-
brag to beat basically an FCS team.
Over a
you know,
cunt cup.
But they did almost lose to an FCS team in week 1, so
You know, you take your W's where you get them.
yeah, I wouldn't know about that.
Nah. So, but not really. Other than that, we've been trying to get somebody to groom our fucking dog, and she's just
You try the
blowing her-
Clintons.
Did you find a Haitian in Ohio?
No, I don't need her to. I don't need her to fucking be eaten or Epstein herself. But she's blowing her coat, and she's fucking getting hair
That's a
all
way
over
to say
the
it.
goddamn place. And TikTok made me buy one of those little goddamn vacuum thingies with the teeth that come out, and then you can push the button, and the teeth retract, and all the hair sucks in. It's cool as shit.
What are you describing?
It's a
Sounds like a
fucking
sounds like a
vacuum cleaner.
sex toy that you get at Stone Safe House.
It's
What the
that as
fuck
well.
is that?
It doubles. It's
What the fuck do you think he bought it from? I'm all over TikTok, baby. I've
I
been on
used it a
TikTok.
lot.
5 years
Do you
coming up
love
now.
blowjobs? Do you love blowjobs so much you'd love to go back to being 15 years old and nothing but teeth? Check
Yes.
out this thing, the Blowjob 3000,
It's not on Temu, but it's on the Stone Safe House.
complete with George Washington's teeth.
$30 off. Use the code EATME. Oh shit.
So yeah, other than that, it's been fun.
That's good. That's good. I get my truck back tomorrow, dude. I'm super stoked about that. I've been missing my truck. I've been driving this little fucking car, and I'm tired of pamming the fucking door jams to get in there. So
Did you get a
Do
fee
you
out
like
yet?
drive around and just listen to P. Diddy and Faith Evans? I'll be missing you. Just thinking about your truck.
I do. I also bought the TikTok thing that BZ was talking about. And I hooked that shit to the floor. I just let it go. I just let it go. But yeah, man, good week. Pretty excited for this one. I got a pretty good concert coming up. But Trump was almost shot again today. I'm kind of over the whole fucking life of all of this shit because politics fucking suck. But yeah, if you're, I'm just gonna say it. If you're voting for a fucking person that has no qualifications, then fuck you. That's it. So that's my week. So, Stoned, take it away, baby.
Yeah. So we got our first segment up here. It's the U.S.-based questionnaire. I came across this source of U.S.-based facts, and I was like, that'd be a cool little game to do. I'm going to ask a question, and I want you all to answer, and we'll see who gets them right. And whoever wins at the end gets a 25-minute story instead of me next week. So let's going to go right into number one here.
Well, I'm doing the episode next week, so you won't be here anyways for the 25-minute story.
That's true. I'll just give it to Gnome again because he had the 25-minute story today too as well. We'll just give it to him. 2 weeks in a row, Gnome got it. Let's go.
Was
Number
it here
one.
last week.
He wasn't
2 weeks in
here
a row,
last
counting
week.
next week.
Oh,
okay.
Big brain's
okay.
not for everyone. Big brain's
Yeah,
not
I
for
know.
everyone.
You know, yeah.
Yeah, just like that manager job. You got it though, buddy.
Ah.
What is the southmost tip of the United States and its territories? The southernmost tip.
You want us
Is
to
this
all
multiple choice or we just have to
answer?
answer?
Or
You
does
just
it-
answer.
San
You just
Jose,
answer.
California.
Baja, Mexico.
Baja.
It
Well,
is
that's
not.
Mex-
It is in the Florida Keys. It is at
It
fucking
is.
Key West. I forget what it's called, but it's in Key West.
I think it's California.
I'm pretty sure B word's right.
So the key word was
probably
its
Puerto Rico.
territories. It's American Samoa,
Fuck.
Oh,
which is really fucking south. Like that shit's almost to like Australia. Shit's really south. All right, number 2. Where in the United States was the hottest air recorded? Bonus point if you can guess the temperature.
Hottest air. I'm going to say Death Valley, and we're going to go 137.
I'm gonna go
Death
with
Valley.
Stone's mom, and it's gonna be like 135.
I'm gonna. Oh, hang on.
You can't Google this, BZ.
I'm not. I
Hands
got both
up.
my hands over here.
Hands
Both
up.
My hands up.
He's over there.
Hand
You
check.
guys never knew it, but one hand, I'm a fucking wizard.
Don't
on the
shoot, okay?
keyboard.
Put those hands up.
I
I'm
can't
gonna
breathe.
go Mount St. Helens and a couple thousand.
That's probably a legit guess.
I mean,
That's
not
a
wrong.
big brain answer. I like that.
That's not
I like
wrong.
it. So it is Death Valley, and the temperature was 134.
Oh, I disagree.
Close.
I think
Close.
my
Yeah, Death
answer
Valley,
was
right.
correct.
Almost had the fucking temperature too. That's crazy.
Next one. Name the U.S. state with the least amount of straight lines within its border.
Rhode Island.
Delaware.
Good guess.
That's a good guess, too.
Good guess, too.
Bees is going to come in and be like, Montana.
Vermont.
Vermont. Okay. The answer is Hawaii.
Oh, for fuck's
Got
sake.
him.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Bitch.
Brother.
All right. How many time zones run through the United States?
More than your mom.
Are we talking?
We're going to keep that in. If you want any answers to that question, just go check me out on Unfiltered Discussions. Anyways,
7.
That's what I was going to say. It was 7.
But through the United States, Hawaii's on one. So
Can you
we're
repeat
gonna go
the question
4.
again?
how many time zones run through the United States?
4.
I mean, if we're counting all its territories, that's why I'm saying 7.
The question was the United States.
Well, Hawaii is still a part of the United States.
Actually,
Well,
so
but
it's
that
gonna
would be-
But that's part of the United States. But you have Hawaii. You've got the Pacific time. You've got Mountain time. You've got
Puerto Rico's
Central
part of it.
time. You've got Eastern time, and then you've got Arizona, and you've got fucking. I think it's Alaska.
Arizona's
so
mountain time.
Currently, well,
No,
currently
no,
it's Pacific.
It's currently
time.
it's Pacific, but it's technically
swaps between
mountain
mountain.
standard.
All right, I'm gonna stick
time
with
is
4.
what it's called.
Stick with 4.
I may
We
change
got
mine
4,
to 6.
7.
And B's
6.
is going 6. He's trying to do that like Price is Right.
Answer was 5.
Woo! It's close enough.
5. What is the difference between highways that end in 5 and 0?
Oh, even
0 goes
numbers.
east and west. 5 goes
Yeah,
north
even
and
numbers
south.
are east and west. Odds are north and south.
Also,
Know me?
zeros. If we're talking specifically 0s and 5s, 0s are federal, 5s are state, interstate.
Yeah, one's usually an interstate, one's a highway.
Yeah.
Zeros are usually interstates, and 5s are
Yes.
usually highways.
Yes.
Yes, 0 runs east to west. 5s run north to south. Good job.
Boom.
What was the most guarded prison in the United States history?
The most
Keyword was.
was the most guarded.
Alcatraz.
I feel like it's Alcatraz, but I don't know that it is Alcatraz. But I'm going to say
I was
Alcatraz.
somewhere in fucking Samoa.
Yeah, it's called The Rock, and it's Samoan. Yeah, I'm going to go with Alcatraz as well. I'm sorry to copy Gnome there, but that just makes a lot of sense to me.
I'm going to go with an outside of the box thinker here, and I'm going to go with Fort Knox.
Oh.
Because I'm sure they've got a fucking prison built in there somewheres.
First off, can you repeat the question? And I want to change my answer potentially.
Oh my god.
Sure.
Jesus.
Sure. What was the most guarded prison in the United States history?
Guantanamo Bay.
I was really hoping somebody was going to say Guantanamo Bay because that's not the answer. But that's the answer I thought of.
Fucking loser.
When I first heard it, I was like, Isn't it Guantanamo?
Because you said United
And I
States
was like,
history, not in the United States, which changed my answer. So, yeah, what is it?
It is Alcatraz.
Okay.
I would have back out, bitch.
Fair.
Trust that gut.
I accept that.
All right. How many territories does the United States own?
I'm thinking it's like 20.
Are we including
go with
Canada
4.
since they haven't won a cup since '93?
No. We
Okay,
don't
well,
want
I'm
you
going to
doing
stick
that
with my
garbage.
same answer of 9.
I'm going to go 4.
I'm going to go with
Okay.
22.
I like it.
Okay. The answer was 16.
Yeah, I knew it was up there.
16. Bonus point if you can name the 2 that are still under dispute.
Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the election of 2020 and January 6th.
I'm going to go with the election of 2024 because that's going to be some bullshit. And
Okay, time traveler.
and
And
Guam.
Hawaii.
Guam? Maybe
And
Guam.
It was Navassa Island and Baja Nuevo Bank. 2 little itty-bitty tiny islands next to Kirks and Caicos. All right. How
close.
long is the U.S. railroad system if you put it all together? I will accept an answer that is within 20,000 miles.
Wow. Within 20,000 miles?
20,000.
And are we talking the entirety of every rail line?
Like,
Or are
if
we
you put
talking
them
about...
all together, measure them all together, how
shit.
long would that bitch be?
Oh, shit. Go 10,000 miles.
10,000? That's it?
That's it. No changing ansers.
Nice.
You know,
You're
that
locked
is a
in,
big brain
bitch.
answer. Big
You are
brain
locked
answer.
in.
It's right within
10,000.
20,000 miles. What if the answer was 20,000?
Because if it's 30,000 miles, I'm still within 20, bitches.
I feel like
I would say
30,001.
I'm going to say like 180,000.
I was going to go even higher than that. Stick with your gut. 275,000.
Nice. Beezy, you almost had it. It's 182,220.
God damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
You could have made
Good
it
job,
within.
easy.
You could have made it within 3,000, and I'm still fucking golden.
Yeah. Legit.
Texas Tech weekend continues.
Hell yeah!
Coming
Guns
back.
up, bitch.
Coming back. Which state usually has the most number of tornadoes per year?
Oklahoma.
Ooh, I like it. I'm going to go Iowa.
I think Iowa's now the one, but I would go with Kansas.
I like that one too.
But I think, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to go with Kansas. I don't think it's Texas.
B-word.
'Cause can
I
only
said
think of, like,
Oklahoma.
3.
Oh.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Did anybody else hear that? Because I did.
No,
I
I
did.
did not hear
Yeah.
it either.
I
you
heard
did.
him.
Okay.
All right. Which state usually has the most number of tornadoes per year? The answer is Tejas.
Really? Wow.
Caught me off guard, too.
Wow. That's interesting.
You know,
Yeah,
I thought Beezy
I
was
originally
going
said
to
Oklahoma.
I didn't hear Oklahoma, but I thought B-word was going to say Texas. And then I was like, motherfucker, he's going to be right because the mass of Texas allows much more tornadoes. But
But I knew that's where Tornado Alley started. Like if we're going south to north.
do you guys know Alabama's part of that?
Yeah.
That's wild, right?
It's crazy.
Amba Lamba.
It's crazy.
The runner-up was Kansas.
Really?
Wow.
I'll take a half point then.
What state is the most eastern state in the United States?
Most eastern?
I will give you a hint. Think outside the box on this one.
Isn't there a territory?
State.
Oh, well then it's got to be. Fuck.
Yeah, I was going to say Maine, too.
I think it's Florida.
I'm gonna go with North Carolina. I think there's one of them goddamn islands.
I think Florida has a little bit of Peronis that pushes it into
Did you say
I should know
pierogies?
this.
Peronis. You know where you get a big
Peronis.
dick?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Where the carrot's bent.
The Peyronie's disease.
What are we waiting on?
Yeah, I don't know.
Did you
What
guess
did you
them?
say?
Maine is that's what I said.
Oh,
I
you
was
did?
going to guess
Okay.
Maine. I'm not going to change my answer.
All right. The answer is Alaska. Alaska is both the most western and eastern
Is
part
the
of the
line-
United States.
does the line
because
cut
the
it?
line. Yep. The line cuts right through it.
It does
And a
cut
good-
through it.
Yep. And a good chunk of that is like right just past Russia and is like, I don't know, 24, 23 hours ahead of us, something like that.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
they've got the two islands. It's Today Island and Tomorrow Island, or Yesterday Island and Tomorrow Island, something like that. So that makes sense. That tracks.
All right. What is the state with the lowest GDP per year?
West Virginia.
Goddamn people? That's Wyoming.
I'm going to put that in my next fucking paper. shout out to the gnome with goddamn people.
The
So
gross
good.
domestic products,
Product.
right?
West Virginia.
Yes.
Okay. West Virginia.
No, I believe it's Arkansas.
Arkansas. Okay.
Virginia.
Virginia. All right.
Eastern Virginia.
The answer is Wyoming, with about 39 billion annually. Good for
Okay.
you, Wyoming. Good for
Told
you.
y'all. Told you it was
Goddamn
Wyoming.
people.
Goddamn. Good job, gents. Who
I
kept
always go
score?
with goddamn people.
Nobody
I don't know, I
fucking
think-
kept score on that one. I think we all
I got a
fucking
tie with
sucked.
Beezy on one of them. I think I got another one solo. The B word jumped off of. So I got two at least.
I
got
don't think
two
I
at
got a
least.
single one. So I'm
Well-
gonna give the win to fucking Nomi. Why not? Why not?
What?
How
Fuck
about
you.
just
We're
a
gonna split that one.
participation medal for all of you guys?
Yeah.
I
You're
can't wait
all
to hang it
first
next to my
place.
diploma that says they them.
Oh my God! Did you dye your mustache blue? Nice.
Blue and pink.
GDP, good dick pounding. I like it. I like it. All right, boys. Well, with that, let's go to our next segment, and that is
Coming in blind. I want you guys to name the top 3 places you've traveled to. Like your favorite places to go. Some was like,
Oh, I
top
thought we
3
were like
places you're
pulling
gonna
a
go.
stone here and like the top 3 places you've traveled by majority of times you've been there. No, we're not playing outside the box now.
Nah, not at
Oh,
all.
okay,
Not at all.
are you going first?
you going first,
or-
Stone?
Sure, yeah, I can go first. Definitely. Definitely, like number one. I really loved going to Lake Vargas in Minnesota. That place is just really pretty. I went there a couple weeks ago. Wanted to see my mom, and they actually dumped in like real sand to make a beachhead instead of like having the normal kind of pebbles and shit. It's real sand there. So I was like, holy shit, this is like fucking being in California. All right, we're good. That place is just really pretty. Good people around there. I love that place. Second place, my eventual city that I'm going to live in, which is Colorado Springs. I love that place. Good vibes there, good people. And then number 3, just because of my childhood and how often we used to travel there and how it has such a special place in my heart. And it's not as good as it was back in the day, but I love it still, is Newport Beach, California.
Home of the Newport cigarette.
B word.
Did you say B word?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Venice, Italy. is definitely, I think, my number one spot. And it might have to do with the atmosphere while I was there. It was fucking cool. I was on a 13-day trip in Italy, and the weather was magnificent. The food was incredible. The wine was delicious. The excursions we did during that were pretty cool.
Did you get to do one of those river things?
Yeah, the gondolas. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the gondola.
Nice.
Did the guy look at you and go, "Holy shit, not today"?
They did.
You sit right in the fucking middle.
Yeah.
Grab a paddle, bitch.
Yeah. Excuse me, Mr. Whale, you're going to follow us. Learn to swim.
I've in all of my years of doing this ride, I've never had to put life jackets on people, but just for today.
He doesn't need one; he'll float.
Yeah, that's it, dude. I'm buoyant. It's fine. No, but Venice was cool. Venice was cool because the first day we got there, it was a pretty massive rainstorm, and just listening to all those old buildings and the cobblestones and everything getting nailed by the rain was just a cool experience. But also, Venice doesn't have any cars, so it's like this. You can walk and get lost. There's some Vespas and bicycles and stuff there, but you can walk and get lost. But you will always go back to St. John's Basilica, and then you will know where you're at. So it's pretty cool. So that's
they
number one.
do like airplanes where you have to get 2 Vespas?
Yeah, one for each cheek. Absolutely. The second one, dude, I've got to be honest. I think Lake Tahoe is one of the prettiest places I've ever been, but I've been there quite a bit, so I don't know if I want to put that on the list. Let's go with Hawaii. Hawaii was cool. It was pretty. I'm probably the only person who's gone to Hawaii and didn't leave with a tan because I was drinking the entire time. And then let's go with Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls was pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
You're
Easy?
hard on the R there with the Niagara. Niagara Falls.
Niagara.
We're not getting in the office now.
Number one for me is the Bahamas. We went to Nassau and stayed at the
I thought he was going to say
Sandals.
Margaritaville.
Well, I hadn't finished my list, bitch.
Yeah. That's so good.
We went to
CC's
the
Pizza.
Bahamas. My wife's boss gave us a second honeymoon and sent us out there, so we got to go kick it out there for a week. It was funny shit. Number 2 is probably Chuck E. Cheese here in Lubbock. just because the Mechanical Rat is legit.
Well, they're gone now.
Oh no, we still got one, bitch.
Oh, you still got one down there? Oh, they took ours out immediately when Five Nights at Freddy dropped. They were like, no.
No, number 2 for me would probably be Florida. I lived in West Palm Beach for a couple of years. Mm-hmm. And I had a lot of fucking fun down in West Palm.
Fucking gator.
I wrestled one.
I just
some of the
imagine
biggest
Beezy
rednecks.
as like Christmas Vacation. He's outside dumping the shitter, except he's walking a fucking
No,
gator.
see, I imagine Beezy as Tiger King, but you swap out the tigers with crocodiles.
Oh god.
Alligators.
Alligators, whatever.
Here.
Alligator
American
King.
alligator. Yeah, I could see that too. And number 3 is probably my home away from home is in the mountains in Colorado, getting to go fly fishing. Mm-hmm. So we do that. We try to do that every year. I started back in 2008, and I think I've missed like 3 years since then. So that's my number 3 is Colorado.
Yeah.
Go up there in the Colorado way?
When you have beer from a place in Colorado and they get it like fresh from the Rockies, like fuck.
Yeah.
That beer every time. I'm like, oh my god, this shit fucking hits.
Yeah. It's good shit.
Know me.
Keebler.
Trying to think of
Factory
number 3.
2.
Yeah. The treehouse with the Keebler elves, that was a pretty dope place to go.
Yeah, Josh's house.
The Shire, yeah. With Frodo and whatever
Dildo.
Sam. Yeah.
Dildo faggins.
It's really hard to pick a number 3 because...
Dildo faggins.
Welcome to the podcast, B-word.
Yeah.
You might want to pause your Cowboys VHS tape so we can join the rest of this thing.
That was such a delay, but fuck,
That's why you don't get CenturyLink, because you're going to be 10 seconds behind.
It's okay. I like the background laughing. I had to mute my mic during Beezy's because I thought I was going to fall in my chair. I couldn't breathe for a hot second.
He said Cece's Pizza.
I said Cece's Pizza, and you're the only one that saw it.
I heard Cece's
I saw your
Pizza.
face. Oh, AJ's reaction, and I just couldn't contain it. Number 3, I don't fucking know. Toss up between Montana, Minnesota, and Washington. And then number 2 would be Hawaii, and number 1 would be Jamaica.
Excellent.
Shout out to Sandals.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sandals. All right, boys. Well, let's take a real quick break, and we'll be right back.
What's up, everybody? It's Gnome here from the Hateful Gnomes Music Hut. We are bringing you your every 2-week dose of music and interviews as you need them. I'm here with B-Word. B-Word, how's the Hut coming along?
What's going on, Nomi? Hut's doing great, man. Hut's doing great. There's no hater here anymore because, fuck that guy. But we do have a new host that I don't know if everybody's aware of.
We do indeed. People that may know the show from the Dads on Dayquil back in the day is my cousin and one of my best friends nowadays, the Stone. Stone, welcome in, buddy. How are you?
Hell yeah, I'm great. Thanks so much for having me here and let me take up the mantle.
Tell everybody a little bit about the Hut and then let's roll on.
I'm here to discuss everything heavy metal, thrash, death, hardcore, and all the subs to come with it. And everything new metal, too. My entire world has been music and always will be music. Keep it heavy, motherfuckers.
Don't forget to follow B-Word Media Group and all of those podcasts. Horns up and stay heavy, motherfuckers.
From the creative minds of Two Guys in a Dart podcast, in association with B-Word Media Group, comes a new podcast for the nerds. Hosted by Limited Edition Mitch. This podcast is for Marvels, for unlikely guardians. Covering terrors that flap in the night, heroes in half-shells. Ghosts and ghouls, the phantoms and the detectives. From Mighty Morphins to Autobots, tales from a galaxy far, far away, and all things pop culture. This podcast has you covered. All in one place for you to enjoy. Presenting the Heroic Headspace podcast. New episodes each and every Tuesday. Find Heroic Headspace on Instagram at Heroic Headspace Pod and subscribe on your favorite podcast platform.
Welcome back to Raunchy Regret. This is B-Word. I'm going to throw this over to Nomi here real quick because I think I cut him off before we went to break. So, Noam, what do you got?
No. I forgot to bring it up before I answered my top 3 because it got a little loosey-goosey on the coming in blind with all of us. I think we made jokes about you floating down in Venice, right? So this brought up, I'll leave names out of this because he's a bitch and I don't want to say anything, but if he ever hears it, he'll know it's him. And I mean that sincerely. I don't mean like in a joking, like fun way, like, like B-Word, you're a bitch. No, I mean like this guy's a literal bitch that deserves to get his teeth kicked in. Anyway, he thinks that you can't float unless you're in the ocean. He legitimately thinks nobody can float in water unless you're in the ocean, and the only reason you can float is because of the salt in the ocean.
He needs to start taking showers.
I'm like, wait, this person really doesn't believe that people can float? Like, that's not possible.
Did he try to float in root beer, though? Like, that might help.
I don't know. It might be because he's like, 138 pounds soaking wet. And, he's built like a number 2 pencil. So that could be, maybe he can't float, so he thinks nobody else can float.
Like a dick figure?
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. That's exactly it.
Like a dick figure. All right. Let's get this shit back on. Stoned, take us into your next segment, buddy.
Riddle me this, Batman. We're going to round robin some riddles.
Oh, yeah, I gotta pull these up.
Yeah. All three of mine I did come up on my own with.
What?
So I
Was
hope
that a
you're
riddle? Did you just speak in
Maybe.
riddle?
Kind of
In
did.
English, Baxter.
Kind of did. Riddle me this, Batman. I move quick and I love to eat. Take away my air and I am beat. What am I?
Wait, say that again?
I move quick and I love to eat. Take away my air and I am beat.
George Floyd.
I'm gonna hop on that one. Second it.
Rodney King.
Any guesses, Beezy?
I'm going to go with penis.
Ooh, nice, nice. The answer was fire.
Oh, I could see that.
Fair enough.
I could see that happening.
Know me.
Skip me. I didn't find my list yet.
No worries. B word.
So I'm usually around 6 inches long. I taste great in your mouth, and sometimes salty, but I taste better with butter.
Pretzels.
It's close.
Waffles?
Say it one more time, please.
I'm usually around 6 inches long. I taste great in your mouth, and sometimes salty, but I taste better with butter.
I'm going to change my answer.
There's no changing answers. You already
Yes,
got
there
it
is,
wrong.
fucker. It's going to be the long bit of the crab leg. If you get that whole bit of meat out, and it tastes phenomenal with butter.
I'm gonna go
And
with.
it's about 6 inches.
Do we count a
not really
half a
salty.
corn on the cob? I don't
It
know.
would be corn on the cob. Yeah.
Hey, change your answer
Nice.
again,
I like it.
bitch.
Beezus.
What's a 4-letter word that starts with F and ends with K? And if you can't get it, you can always just use your hands.
Fuck.
Close.
Fandango fuck. Fucking in a movie theater.
Say it one more time, Beezy.
A 4-letter word that starts with F and ends with K. And if you can't get it, you always can just use your hands.
I'm going to change my answer. Fack with an A.
Fack and fack.
So it's election season, right? So are we talking about facts? Because I think when he says facts with his hands, it means something different. But facts is 5 letters, so fact.
It doesn't.
But it doesn't.
But it doesn't end with a
Oh,
K.
but it doesn't end with a K?
Solid answer.
Fuck. All right,
I
answer.
don't know. I don't know.
Did your friend that was texting you tell you to answer
Fick.
that?
I don't know. Is that a word? Fick.
The answer is a fork.
Nice.
Oh,
I like
could
it.
see that.
I like it.
I could see that.
I like
That's
it.
good.
Nomi, did you get your list?
Yeah. I got my first one here.
Yeah.
I have a neck but no head. I have 2 arms but no hands. What am I?
I have a neck, but no hands.
No head.
Neck but no head.
Oh.
And 2 arms but no hands.
A chair?
Nah, that's a good
A
guess.
lamp?
Nah, that's
I love lamp.
a
Coat
good
rack?
guess too.
I
Coat
wanted
rack
to
tree?
say guitar, but I'll just stick with guitar. But I think it's got a head.
Nah, it's a shirt.
Nice.
Oh,
Damn it!
I like it.
okay.
I like it.
Okay.
Nice.
I give people breaks in music, but I make criminals face the music. What am I?
Arrest.
Yes, sir.
That makes sense.
My man.
That makes
My
sense.
man. B word.
You put me in your mouth and have endless fun blowing me.
Gum.
Yep.
Oh,
That's
Whistle?
it.
Yep.
God
Or
damn,
me.
I was gonna say dick. Fuck.
Beezus.
I start with a P and end with an RN. I'm a major player in the film industry. What am I?
You're not porn.
Or am I?
Nah, you try and fuck with us again?
Maybe.
I'm
Porn.
sticking with porn.
Porn.
Porn and
I'm going to say porn.
Close. Y'all all very close. It's popcorn.
Ooh.
Oh.
Nice. I like
Dirty
it.
bitches.
I like it. Know me, baby. What you got?
What 5-letter word typed in all capital letters can be read the same upside down?
That be level?
No.
Repeat that?
No, yeah, the V.
What 5-letter word typed in all capital letters can be read the same upside down?
Oh. That's my answer. 5 O's.
Checks Webster's dictionary? Yeah, that checks out.
I don't know, but if I type certain numbers in my calculator, it says boobies.
You want a hint, B word?
Yeah.
I'll give you a hint. I'll give you how big of a hint you want?
Whatever you got.
6 inches.
All right, if we're only going 6 inches, Michael Phelps.
Ears.
What was the riddle one more time?
Oh.
Swim?
Close.
Oh, swimmer. Swims?
Swims.
Must be swims?
Swims.
Okay.
Swims, yeah.
Swims. Okay. All right, last one here. I can get kind of stinky, but you elevate your status if you stick in your pinky. What am I?
I don't know. Are you a shocker?
Foreskin.
Say it one more time, Stone.
I just got the worst visual in my head. God. I can get kind of stinky, but you elevate your status if you stick in your pinky. What am I?
It's either a bee hole or it's foreskin. Like there's no in between here. That's
There's
it.
no other way.
I'm going to go with the shocker.
I'm going to go with somehow it's going to be T.
Close.
Yeah.
Pinky's out on the T.
Yeah, pinky's out.
You have a nice ring on your
Oh,
pinky.
no.
drinking
I know
that
what it
tea.
is.
What is
It's
it?
a fucking dirty Sanchez.
Sanchez? What the?
Sonchez.
Dirty Sanchez. Y'all don't know what that is?
That's the title of that episode. Sanchez.
You stick your finger in the Punjabi or in the poop chute, and then you swipe it across your buddy's little right under their nose like a dirty little Mexican mustache, and then they smell tuna or pooper.
Force in, force out way.
Force in, force out.
Force in, force out.
Fucking Sanchez. That's funny.
It's a dirty Sanchez.
All were close answers. The answer was a ring.
A Nuva ring?
Is it my turn? I think it's my turn.
Excuse me. B word.
Okay. So I don't know if this is really a riddle or not, but how do you make 5 pounds of fat look good?
Put it into a fryer.
You could render it out and use it to cook some bacon or a steak.
No?
Can you read the question one more time?
How do you make
pay attention.
5 pounds of fat
paying
look good?
Great question. I don't know. Got nothing.
Put a nipple on it.
That's fair. That will do it.
I like it.
That'll do, pig.
5 pounds?
That'll do.
5 pounds.
I'm not so sure that this one is. I've got an honorable mention, so I'll do both of them if that's okay with you guys.
Sure.
Sure.
The first one, I'm not sure if it's really a riddle, but more of a joke. But what's the difference between a bitch and a whore? Or a whore?
A hua.
A hooer.
I don't know, but I want to find out.
Oh, we know you do, B word.
Anything, gnomes?
One's a dog and one's my ex-wife.
You stole my fucking answer.
Shalom. I like
That's
it.
close. I might give you the points for that one, but a whore sleeps with everyone at the party. A bitch sleeps with everyone at the party except you.
That bitch. I like that one.
That's a good one.
My honorable mention. This one is a riddle. You can use your hands or mouth to get me off. What am I?
A bottle cap.
Yeah, I like that one. That's a good one.
That's a good one, actually.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the squeeze it cap.
Ooh, that's good. You can use your hands or mouth. It's got to be a dick. That's what I'm going with.
That's correct. Penis. It's actually gloves.
Oh, okay.
All right, my turn.
Get them.
All right, a cowboy rode into town on Friday. He stayed for 3 nights and rode out on Friday. How is this possible?
Fortnights.
3 nights. He stayed for 3 nights.
Fortnight. Isn't it like 2 days worth?
Fortnight is 2 weeks.
Like that? Is Fortnite 2 weeks? I thought it was like 2 days.
I don't know.
Oh, I know the answer to this.
Penis.
I know the answer to this.
Oh, it's
No, it's
close.
that's the name of the horse.
That's the name of the horse.
Yeah.
That's it.
Horsecock.
Yeah, it's a horse cock. Got it.
And the horse you rode in on.
Is
Yeah.
that a fucking arm or is that a goddamn horse cock?
It's a GDP. It's a goddamn penis.
Oh, shit.
I like it.
Good job, boys. This was fun. Episode 37 in the books. We're out.
Already.
I say just give 'em hell.
I'm hard and hairy on the outside, but soft and wet on the inside. What's inside me tastes great in your mouth. What am I?
Sasquatch.
Spider.
Jack Link's beef jerky.
I'm a coconut.
Watch out, you think you're big baller. Bow down to make another dollar. Stand up and hear the world holler. I say just give 'em hell.